Let's go, MP! That's how you do it.
Let me find out. You start asking to see y'all first baby mama.
Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
MP.
Well, we winning this one tonight. I can feel it.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Colin Sexton is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Markkanen and Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And for Denver, the small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. MP out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Dunn dishes to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Sexton on the wing. No good with the triple. Here's Denver now. Porter passes to MP. No good on the triple. Dunn with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Driving in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you have to admire Chris Dunn's aggressiveness. This guy will take hard forays into the lane and drain the layup.
Back to MP. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. From outside the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
And here is Dunn, following the three-pointer by MP. Out to the right wing, to the paint. Dunn misses. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. On the wing, MP. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him. MP outside. And it's Denver scoring again.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. On against MP. And there's the pass to Markkanen. And they get it. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
On the wing, Porter. Back to MP. On the wing, Porter. The three from MP. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. MP's got 11 points.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he can wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Count that bucket.
That's unblockable, that floater. One of the many shots in Dunn's arsenal.
MP deciding where to go with this. And again, Denver with the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Celtics. Dunn passes to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Markkanen, the big man from Finland. He can flat score it, folks.
Gordon kicks to MP. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Caldwell Pope dishes to MP. From the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Jazz trail by 9. Dunn outside. Pass to Hendricks. Outside, Markkanen. Pocket 6. Bank shot, no good. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dunn outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's MP for 3. Kessler with the rebound. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Bulls. Dunn outside. Another miss by Utah. Denver leading by 9. Porter with it. Now guarded by Dunn. MP outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, Markkanen. From down in the low post, it goes. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about that, Mark? Able to take the contact and play through it. Big-time finish.
And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading in. They've been absolutely tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Najee. And MP, he's subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And Utah making a change here. So on the floor for Utah. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Offensive rebound. Here's Dunn. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Dunn's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Boston put on a show. He had an impressive number of points, and that was his season high. He really lit it up. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP outside. Launches it. Drills it from outside. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Markkanen. For the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's MP for 3. Utah with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys. Outside
Porter. Back to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Porter. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
The first free throw is good.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon comes in for Porter. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Colin Sexton comes in for Markkanen. Now, here's MP. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Sexton. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
MP, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Kessler. Still scoreless. Passes to Sexton. Back to Dunn. There's a screen. Over Jordan. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And the pass to MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kessler finds Clarkson. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup. Clarkson's got his first points of the night.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick and roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
Out to the right wing, back to MP. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The shot misses. And so it's MP making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break.
Thanks for stopping by.
They're staring at a rough road ahead, the kind that can break you down. But this is what separates good from great. The way you take a...
And now looking at our current game in progress, a disaster of a first half for the Jazz.
Their biggest problem is they got lit up from outside. You like to think they know their opponent's tendencies, but they sure didn't act on it.
Obviously, the situation isn't going to change itself. Big adjustments need to be made for this to become a game again.
And that is it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Gordon out there with Jordan. And it's MP in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Done against MP. Here's Markkanen. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Porter passes to MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
That's a crafty move right there by MP. Uses the pump fake, draws the contact, still able to get the attempt up. That is nice.
Denver shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Utah shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Dunn. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Now the defense has to be better. Dunn is such a quick release on these mid-range jumpers.
Back to MP. Top of the key. And good that time. MP's got 42 in the game.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
A moment to check out MP here. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. Tops in scoring. And he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here's Porter following the miss by Chris Dunn. And that one's good. MP.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Done against MP. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Porter in the corner. Denver passing it around. Kicks it out to MP. Off target from outside.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen in a screen on Gordon. Here's Hendricks, defended by Gordon. Dunn misses.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, MP cooking right now. The defense has no answer.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Dunn passes to Hendricks. Outside, Markkanen. Here's the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Dunn left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Well, you
foul.
love the physicality from Chris Dunn. He's willing himself to the stripe thanks to the way he goes straight into the defense on that shot.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drops in for Dunn. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. They swipe it. Here's MP. Najee passes to Jackson. Here's MP. And another one.
And he has been hot as a kettle and serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the 3rd most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
The shot's good. MP's got 53.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Clarkson looking for an opening. The Jazz with another miss. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Clarkson outside. One second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Denver out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Making a change here. MV's checked in. Utah calls timeout.
One more time. You're doing it.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Lauri Markkanen. Sexton is out there with Dunn. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Outside, Sexton. Jazz passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. when he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And he nails the third. Now, MP. Jackson kicks to MP. And a miss there on the triple. For Utah, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Dunn dishes to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Hendricks has got his first basket of the night.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
MP, no good. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Jackson looking it over. And here's MP for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. They set the pick. Shot from 12. Hendricks passes to Dunn. They shoot again and block. That one goes careening off the glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited.
And again.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And the Nuggets making a change here. Janjar's checked in. Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. MP against Clarkson. Hayward at the elbow. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The 3 from MP. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Clarkson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.